Problem 16. We need to find the perimeter of regular hexagon ABCDEF, and you see it's inscribed in this circle O, and the radius of the circle is 5, and that means that's the radius of the regular hexagon. You know, that's the way to measure the radius of a hexagon. It's the same as the radius of the circle that circumscribes it. And the best way to do this, what we need to do, obviously, is we need to figure out the length of the sides here. And then since it's a regular hexagon, all the sides have the same length. So we just need to get one of them. And I think the best way to do it is to draw another radius down here. And this also has to equal 5. And so this triangle DOC is an isosceles triangle, has two sides that are equal. And then there are actually 6 triangles just like this in the regular hexagon. If I just continued to draw radii all around here, there would be 6 of them. And then every one of these triangles is congruent because we know that the radii are congruent. That's 2 pairs of sides. And then these outer sides here, the sides of the regular hexagon, all have to be congruent since it's a regular hexagon. And so by side, 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 you know that all of these triangles are congruent. And then when you go all the way around, that's 360 degrees. And so we could find the measure of this angle right here by just taking 360 and dividing it by 6, because see, all 6 of the central angles added together equal 360. And so angle DOC equals 360 over 6, or 60. But then think about it. If this is 60, and then this is an isosceles triangle, then these two angles, the base angles, have to be equal also. And you know they have to add to 120 if this is 60, and so each of these must be 60 degrees. So this is an equiangular triangle. All 3 of its angles are equal. And then remember, we have a rule which says that any equiangular triangle is also an equilateral triangle. So all 3 of its sides must also be equal. And these 2 sides are 5. So this side, DC, must also equal 5. And then the same thing is true for all the other triangles, because you know if this was 5, then the other sides have to be 5 too, since it's a regular hexagon, and also since the triangles are congruent. But that tells us the perimeter because it's just 5 all the way around. There are 6 sides. And so we end up with the perimeter of 6 times 5, or 30. And that's the answer to problem 16.